This is Danny and Lindy Bravo from Wheresoever Ministries, and we wanted to tell you a little bit of what's going on in Wheresoever. We are speaking to you from England.
And it's my fault we're still here, because unfortunately I had to be taken away to hospital in an ambulance, woo, with the blue light flashing, but I'm absolutely fine. I came out of the hospital a few days later with a stent in my heart. I'm up and running now. Tell them about Mozambique.
Right. In Mozambique, it's just totally amazing. God, He's always working. Just like the song says, God is always working. They have been there in lockdown as well, but they can meet in homes. They cannot meet in churches. They can meet in homes with less than 10 people. I believe since the lockdown, there's been 42 people that have accepted Jesus. There is one couple that heard about us because they could not sleep at night. They just thought they even had to sell their homes because they just did not have any peace. They came and they accepted Jesus and they were prayed for, and they go home and slept like babies. So now it's not only them. It's not just God's love for them. It's now they tell all their neighbors, and all their neighbors want to come. And then it's Pastor Kenneth's problem to try to keep it down to 10 people. At Kenneth's church, they are taking advantage of the lockdown time, and they are expanding the church because they didn't fit there before. So it's a great opportunity to expand the church so that they can fit more people in there.
And in Malawi, where Moses is, now Moses was with us since he was a teenager. He's in his 30s now and has a lovely wife and baby. It's very interesting because he wanted to go back to Malawi, where he was from, and set up there. And we were very privileged last year to help get a base on the edge of the capital city. And he built a church, and already it was sort of packed. He has about 100 people. Now there you can actually have 100 people meeting. And they also have an interesting thing happen. So there's a pastors' fraternal in most areas where all the pastors will get together occasionally. Well, they are now meeting at the Wheresoever base. So that's very exciting. And Moses is saying we need to do a pastor seminar for these leaders.
Pastor Moses was telling me about this lady that for the last 2 years or so has had heart problems, and I believe heart pains, and I don't know what else, but it's been diagnosed as heart disease. And she came looking for healing. She was a Muslim. And she accepts Jesus first and then gets prayed for, and then, you know, all the heart pain goes away. It's just fantastic.
Praise God.
Yeah,
Praise
it's
God.
really
Thank
good.
you, Lord. Although we haven't been able to travel at this time, more wisdom than anything else, we are actually in touch with many people around the world and encouraging each other at this season. And I've been talking to people in Malaysia and in Latvia and Iceland and Ecuador, and we just praise God for all the technology that allows us to do this.
And recently we've had a wonderful mission trip to Cuba. That was in November, and before that Slovakia. And each of those is a story in itself, but we don't really have time to go into any of those right now.
Eunice, one of our lady pastors in Malawi, was reminding us about the Passover and how we should go into our houses and mark the doorposts with the blood of the Lamb, in our case, with Jesus, so that the angel of death will pass over. And this has been our prayer for all our friends and those that we don't even know around the world.
We want to say thank you. We know.
Thank you.
We know that it's not possible to do any of this without you. Your prayers, your donations, your love, your interest in what's going on. We hope to be back in North Carolina soon, and we'll be able to be with you again, and hopefully even hug you. We'll see. We'll see what God does with that. The timing, God's timing is perfect. Yeah. So goodbye, and we'll see you soon.
God bless you all.